Yo, what's up, guys? For this particular video, I wanted to change the format a little bit. I'm going to be going over the showcase first, and then we're going to be talking about her artifacts and potential weapons and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so for Xiangling's artifact sets, let's break this down fairly simply because she does have a few artifact sets. I'm currently using 2-piece Noblesse and 2-piece Gladiator. This is only because these are the best substats I have as of now. In an ideal world, I would be running Crimson Witch of Flames, 2-piece and 2-piece Noblesse. Just because I do want to push out her ultimate as fast as I can. I do as much damage as I can with it, since I'd rather be on somebody else like Mona, if you have a child, Ganyu, just somebody else to get those reactions done. Now, if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to prioritize her ultimate, you can be doing like 2-piece Witch of Flames, 2-piece Gladiator just to dish out some damage. If you want some reactions, you can do 4-piece Witch of Flames or 2-piece Witch of Flames and Wanderer's Troop. That can also work. Honestly, between just Gladiator, Witch of Flames, and Noblesse, you can just play around however you like. The thing with Wanderer's Troop it is really hard to get, so you kind of don't want to be going for that unless you have some really good set like artifacts like this right here, and you just really want to put it on somebody. Then that can work, but just generally you do want to be just going for what you want. Alright, so for the Skyward Spine, this is going to be the best weapon for Xiangling if you are running a Noblesse 2-piece Witch of Flames, just to do the most amount of damage with your ultimate. Now, with Favonius Lance, it's a very good trade-off if you don't have the Skyward Spine, and if you don't have the Favonius Lance, then Portal-type Star Glitter is going to be your next up in line for an energy recharge build. Now, if you just want to do a bunch of damage but not switch on Xiangling as much, I don't know why you want to do that. I personally just doing this for the showcase because I can just edit out the parts that don't have my ultimate just to show some big damage. But you can do Black Cliff Pull and Deathmatch if your artifacts just got a bunch of energy recharge and you don't need any more energy recharge, or maybe you're just running Bennett and every time you eat you switch on Xiangling and use them as a battery. I don't know, but for whatever reason, you can do the Black Cliff and Deathmatch, do some more damage. Alright, and Constellations and Talents. This kind of seems like overkill, but honestly, a lot of people have their Xiangling C6 at this point of the game, unless like you're a new player. But if not, then it's not going to be that hard since she's in so many banners, so you'll get her eventually. I think her C1, I think, and C4 are probably one of the best you can get. C6 is pretty nice as well if you're running her with like a Diluc or something. But yeah, this can be it for that. Oh, I almost forgot to go over her stats. So I am running 61% with 186%. That's huge. I did want to say that once you're like this far up in stats, you kind of want to ignore the 1-to-2 ratio. You want to start doing, if you're like 70% critical rate or 60% critical rate, you just want to stack as much critical damage as possible, because at this point of time, like like far end game, you don't really want to be going for that 1 to 2 ratio anymore. That 1 to 2 ratio only applies when you're around like 60%, no, like 60, yeah, 60 to 50%. You want to be running generally 100% critical damage, 120% critical damage. But if you can get more critical damage, that's when that 1 to 2 ratio just goes away, and you just want to stack as much critical damage as possible. Anyways, energy recharge is boo boo, like I said, because I am just using her for the showcase to do as much damage as possible. A more realistic stat would look like this. 30. Wait, no. I'll be I'll be running a critical rate, so it would be something like this: 60%, 140%. Honestly, the substats can be better, and you want to boost a little bit more. But now you have 150% energy recharge, 50% power damage, and she would hit really nice.